Oh, so that was a wonderful drive through Hermanus. So I'm leaving Hermanus now, and the next town on the route is Stanford. Now that is not too far away. I think it's only about 17 kilometers or so. But yeah, the beauty of this road continues here next to the mountain. So now I will be turning away from the coast a bit. So we'll see some of the inland areas here in the vicinity of Hermanus. Yeah, this road to Stanford is just simply beautiful. Yeah, so we have arrived in Stanford. Stanford is really a beautiful, quaint little town here on the shores of the Klein River. So we will just take a bit of a ride through the town. I think this might be a good time to just buy some water. Okay, just made a quick stop here at the shop to get some water. So before we continue, let's just ride through the town of Stanford a bit. It's such a beautiful little town. Lots of art galleries and studios. I think it's an artist's haven here. Also lots of accommodation places. And a beautiful church. Here we are very close to the river. Apparently one can do some boat trips and kayaking and so on down this river, which can be a lot of fun. You can see that the people here are keen to keep this town very neat and well maintained. Small little houses. Just look at this one on the right. Yo, so beautiful. Okay, so this was Stanford. Let's leave town now. Okay, so now the idea is to go to Cape Agulhas, the most southerly point of the African continent. It's about an hour and a half to drive, but what's going to make this road interesting is we're going to hit the first dirt roads for the trip. I'm quite excited about this, so let's see how the motorcycle is doing on the dirt road. So I think it is just about 4 kilometers or so on this tar road, and then we make a turn to the right on a dirt road. So this is the turn off to Papiesvlei and Elim. It seems like this road doesn't have a number, so it's probably a small dirt road. Ah, this is looking great. Okay, so I suppose we will have to prepare for some dust now. This is exciting. Well, this dirt road is quite in a good condition, so it seems like we're going to make steady progress. It is of course now summertime in South Africa, and these parts is very much a winter rainfall area, so where wheat and so on are produced. So it might look a little bit yellow on the countryside, but still so beautiful. There's quite a bit of traffic on this road. There's a little bit of dirt or loose gravel on this. I must still get used to riding on dirt roads, so I'm taking it very carefully. Yet another turn in the road. I think it will be very difficult to ride this without GPS because it doesn't feel intuitive. I feel like I need to turn right to get to Cape Agulhas, but obviously the GPS is taking us on the preferred road, or the best road. What a beautiful road. Yeah, I think I must just make a stop here somewhere for a bit of a leg stretch. Yeah, suddenly it's a bit slippery here. It was probably the rain of yesterday. I'm just taking it a bit careful. So I also lost signal on the GPS now. I forgot to download the map, so I'm going a bit in faith here. I don't know this road, but the expectation is that I will reach a T-junction at some point where I need to turn right. That is, if my memory serves me right. But you can see on the map there's not much going on in terms of GPS guidance at the moment. There's a few tight twists in the road here. Oh. Yeah, now this loose stuff on a slippery road takes some concentration. Okay, here I'm now getting to the turn that I expected. It's actually onto a tar road. So this is now seemingly on the road to Napier. So I think I missed the turn. I wanted to take another turn, but the road will still take us to Cape Agulhas. Okay, so I made it now to the town of Napier. It's another quaint little town here in the Overberg. You can see there's many old houses. And it's got a beautiful church. We will drive by the church now. Oh, Napier Church. Simply beautiful. So I made the crossing now from Napier to, I think this is Strays Bay, but we are very close to Cape Agulhas now. Yeah, but I had to fight quite a hectic wind in this last 30 or 40 kilometers or so. So much so that I think I used a little bit more fuel than I thought I would. So the bike is quite close to empty. So I will first make a stop here at the petrol station. Hey, hoe gaan dit? Wag, ek net gou, ek het goed op my oor dat ek net gou hier afsit want anders kan ek jou nie hoor nie. Asai, nou kan ek jou hoor. Ek wil net 'n bietjie vol maak hier asseblief hoor. Jep, met die groene. Asai, baie dankie. Wat is jou naam? Leslie. Dankie Leslie. Jo, ek het hom nou bietjie gefight hier van Napier se kant af. Maar sê jy waai nie so hard vandag soos gister nie. Maar die wind waai mos maar altyd hier so, is dit nie? Nee, die bike is redelik leeg. Hy gaan seker 'n goeie 11 liter of so vat. Okay, 9.3 liters. Just over 300 kilometers. I think that is not too bad. What is it? 311 kilometers. So that is the fuel consumption of 2.99. Baie dankie Leslie hoor. Lekker dag verder. Yeah, so it works out around 3 liters on 100 kilometers, which given the wind and so on is not too bad, I would say. But let's go and see what it looks like at Cape Agulhas. The one thing I know, it's going to be a bit windy, but I suppose it's always a bit windy in this part of the world. Yeah, so we're doing the drive through Strays Bay. Now Strays Bay is quite a large town. I don't think it's only a vacation destination, but I do think there are a lot of vacation homes. Ew, the ocean is looking beautiful. I must say the ocean today has got a beautiful green tint. Although it's a bit windy, it looks glorious. Okay, entering the town of Agulhas. I've not checked up on the history of Agulhas, but I can only imagine that it is named after some Portuguese person or explorer. Yeah, so the town of Agulhas is quite a busy one. Okay, so there in the front is the famous lighthouse of Cape Agulhas. So this is actually the Agulhas National Park. It's not a very tall lighthouse, but it's quite thick. It's quite a circumference. Welcome to Cape Agulhas, the most southerly point of the African continent. I just made a stop here at the Cape Agulhas walkway. It's in the Agulhas National Park, and there you can see the lighthouse there in the distance. So yeah, it's quite a windy day today, but the sea is looking beautiful. So I've driven now from Napier to Agulhas, and I will make a turnaround here because this road basically stops here, and then I will now start heading to Still Bay.